Yeah, first thoughts when I seen the product was kind of skeptical, is it really what it says it is, and that's kind of why I rushed it to the side. Got into the alfalfa deal just because we were tired of buying it. Then we have enough to sell, but a good chunk of it goes to feeding our own cattle. I was actually searching, I think, good old Facebook Marketplace for kind of what alfalfa has been doing since we were getting into it. Watched a few videos that you guys had put out, and then kind of tossed it to the side, and we started running into some problems and just got real hot and dry during that spell last year. We made less than a bale an acre off of this stuff, and so trying to find something boost the plant, give it a little help. And then that's when I circled back around to this, or once we got the product, the alfalfa was a little taller than what you see behind me here. We come in with the sprayer and let the test drip, and you could tell across the field where it was and where it wasn't applied. Just wasn't as leafy where that test strip was, and didn't have quite the height and growth on the plant. Typically, you lose a little bit of tons each cutting, you go further down in the year, but it was actually more. And I know at least 1.5 times that we had the second cutting to third since we put the Rhyzogreen on, and even the fourth cutting was just right there with the third. It didn't drop. It was right at the same, tonnage wise. It was nice to see what we tried actually worked. So first cutting last year we got right around 400 bales. That's kind of where we started, and then like I said, that second cutting we got less than 200 bales. It wasn't a whole lot of fun to bale out here. And then that third cutting, I think we got 300, 350 somewhere in there, and then fourth cutting was right there, that same ballpark. And then come this year we applied it before the first cutting, and then it was right at 600 bales off here just about a month ago, and then just got the second cutting wrapped up, and we got 550 off of it. So I'm pretty happy with only losing 50 bales of cuttings. I guess it's working, I guess. I guess I better come with a better answer than that. You just think it's gonna bloom, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So it's nice to see the tons come on, It's what we're looking for, and then the quality's right there to follow it as well. So we were skeptical at first, but it has shown, that's the only thing we can attest to turning things around here is that, and a little water goes a long ways, but the water can only do so much. So it had to play a part in turning stuff around for us here. Yeah, Rhyzogreen has definitely paid for itself just in the fact, the tonnage, it's increased that, and then, the quality wise, you're able to sell it. What we don't use, you're able to sell for a little bit more premium than, what some other guys are getting.